Welcome back, everybody. We're out and gonna do a little walking around today, but I wanted to get over here to the food plot. There's a tree that blew over earlier on this fall that I want to get cut up and off the food plot, and I wanted to show you kind of what this Brassica looks like. You know, now that the winter's over and they're done feeding on it, they pretty much ate all the leaves and chewed on the majority of the bulbs, and now everything's pretty much dead. I want to get some of these rocks pulled up out of here as well while we can. Get them out of here. But we'll do some walking around this afternoon and see if we can't find any sheds anywhere. Well, it's just I had done a bunch of cutting around the edge of the food plot over here, and I opened up, there's a little apple tree right there, and I trimmed out everything around it to get that, you know, so there's no competition fighting for the nutrients of that apple tree. And I drove around the edge and I just found the smallest shed I think I've ever found over here. The only reason I happen to see it is because it's bleached out more than the rest of the Brassica here, but look at that tiny little shed. How lucky is that? It is absolutely tiny. Go ahead and pick it up. I think this is number 25 exactly on the ear. Look at that tiny little shed. Pretty darn lucky. We haven't even got up to the area that I really want to look at very closely, but hey, that counts. That right there is a shed. One of the smallest I think I've ever found as well. But let's go keep looking around. That's a nice rub. Well, finally getting into some pretty significant deer sign in here. So I'm hoping that means there's some goofy or oldie sheds are going to be laying around here or something. There's certainly a significant amount of sign. There's a nice rub right over there. Can't really see it because of the focus, but I'm feeling lucky in here. We might come across one. No luck looking for the sheds we were looking for, but we did find this giant right here. You know, if you're finding stuff like this, you're in most cases not missing the big boys, so that's a good sign. But we'll be back at it soon. We're back, everybody. We're gonna do a little bit of walking around. But I'm going to take and clean some of this stuff up off the gator path. We have a few different treetops that have blown down on these paths that I want to get cleaned up. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll do some walking. lots of fresh turkey sign in here. This is all fresh turkey scratchings. That's good. We'll be having an appointment with them here in about a month. Well, I moved to a different part of the farm now. I'm looking in an area that I've already actually found the bigger bucks that were here this year, so it's kind of pointless to really be in here, but there are a few. I still have to find the other side of that little 8-point that's really palmated, and I think he might have been spending a lot of time in here. And on the off chance, this is where Big Brow spent all this time last winter. This is where he wintered, and I was never able to find either of his sheds last year, so there's still a part of me that knows those sheds are in here somewhere, and now that I killed him, I really want to find them. So I haven't given up on him yet, even though I walked every square foot of this whole entire woods last year looking for those sheds, and I was unable to find them. But you know, never say never. There's always a chance. Look at all the fresh deer sign in here from this winter. We'll look around and see if we can't stumble across a shed. I'm at 25 sheds on the year so far, and I'd love to find 30. I've never actually, I think my record was 22, so I've already beat my record so far. But if I could hit 30 sheds in a year, that would be pretty awesome. So I've got 5 sheds to find to hit that number. We'll see. These are spots that I really like looking, you know, right where these huge trails zero into brushy areas and they have to weave in and out of treetops. I've in the past had some really good luck in areas like this. Lots of trails that connect right here. That right there looks like a Big Brow or Bully 8 type rub. Right down here in this pine thicket. Well, I just stumbled across shed number 26, and it appears to be ancient. Look at how old that thing just chewed to smithereens there. Not much of it left, really. I'm gonna take a few pictures for Instagram and then we'll pick it up. Okay, let's go ahead and pick it up. Wow. Look at that thing. Boy, wonder how many years old that is. Squirrels have dang near chewed the entire thing up. That right there is shed number 26 nonetheless, even if it is 10 years old. Awesome.